Generations of Hope Haiti is empowering Haitians to work, lead, and take hold of their nation's future. Its focus is on education, healthcare, and the gospel of Jesus Christ. As GOH Haiti works to meet the people's basic needs, it hopes to raise up a generation of skilled and educated men and women who are motivated to change their country from the inside out. GOH Haiti is currently working on the construction of a children's center, a trade school, and a state-of-the-art medical clinic.
At the clinic, we saw a variety of patients, like this little girl who was vomiting and dehydrated. Communication was difficult from the start.
Tell him to let us know if she continues vomiting.
Yeah, until now
Tonight, Franco's gonna do some house clinics. No, tell if she continues vomiting, let somebody know.
If she
keeps vomiting.
Yeah, she will.
This man's foot was run over by a car and later developed a parasitic infection.
Take this weight from off my back and watch it go. We watch you.
It was hit by a car.
Oh no.
Oh God, wipe the sweat from off my brow. It's not your fault. It's not your.
High blood pressure is a very common problem.
Gotta tell them Franco about blood pressure.
This woman's systolic pressure was over 200. This woman's baby hasn't opened her eyes since birth. She's 3 weeks old. Many women are suffering from untreated vaginal infections. At 14 years old, this young woman is a restavik, an unpaid child laborer. It's not uncommon for these girls to be beaten by their caretakers.
But this one is much better, at least they give her food.
This particular scar is from a whip.
Did they touch you sexually?
Est-ce qu'on touche sexuellement?
You cried yourself to sleep. It's in
A $1,400 surgery could remove her abdominal tumor, a price few Haitians can afford. A deep laceration in this man's elbow required 24 stitches. Each day, we had to set up and tear down the pharmacy tent. Since we left Haiti, both the clinic and the tent were destroyed in a fire.
Doors locked, and you are sweeping every thought beneath your bed.
This is Stephen. He's 13 years old and he lives in the tent city. We met Stephen when he came to the compound to get clean water. We noticed he had a bandage on his thumb that had been applied weeks earlier. We asked if we could remove the bandage to look at his thumb, and this is what we saw. Dr. Franco was concerned. Stephen needed surgery to prevent him from losing his thumb, or worse, having the infection spread. We took a tap-tap, which is a Haitian taxi, to a cholera clinic in Kazal that we were scheduled to visit. The tap-tap driver lost the keys, but luckily Dr. Franco had a spare set of nail clippers, and we were on our way. The nurses at the clinic graciously supplied us with the sterile materials needed for the surgery. Later that night, Stephen returned to the compound with his friend Josue. It was a difficult experience for everyone. It was not your typical operating room. From Giancarlo, who had to crank a handheld flashlight throughout the entire surgery, to Dr. Franco, who had to perform the actual surgery while preventing Stephen from pulling his hand away. The wrappers from the sterile gloves were literally our sterile field.
Okay. The worst part? You can't.
The winter sun hangs above, casting spells on everyone. But we stand close in the snow, unaffected by the glow.
An hour and a half later, the surgery was complete. We wrapped up Stephen's thumb and told him to come first thing in the morning for a dressing change.
It's okay. He's afraid. I think he's afraid the water's gonna hurt.
No. The next day, we asked Stephen to tell us what happened to his thumb. This is what he said.
So the person saw him coming in and saw him putting his finger, and he pushed the gate. And since it is a heavy, big iron gate, so his finger was trapped into the gate and messed up the whole thumb. And the person see it and did it in purpose. And this is literally like a case of child abuse, you know, because here they do. Sometimes the people think that they have a right to do whatever, especially if you are in their property.
So that person was an adult?
Yeah.
We followed up with Stephen every day until the trip was over to monitor healing and change his dressing. When we left, his thumb was free of infection and healing well.
So.
If there's any other way, could you take this cup from me? 'Cause I know that I can't stay from my family. I've been estranged. And where are you when I know that no time is up? Will you be arms of his father.
Commencé grand go. Et puis Lyon bat nous capiter dit capit grand go.